Now, you guys on this channel may know me as MWS, but to myself, I think I actually call myself a tactical mastermind. How I won with 9 players yesterday against West Brom was absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for you guys to just jump into this episode and see how the league form is going. Yes people, welcome back to episode number 4 of season number 10 of this Grimsby RTG. As I just mentioned, we're going to look at the league form in just a second, but I'm going to show you the calendar to start off with and who we play today. You can see we're going to draw against Newcastle this month, as it is Everton, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, all in the January window, of course, wink wink. And then we've got 3 games which we should be winning, I'd say, and then we'll probably get a bit more done. Aiming for 10 games, as we've got the FA Cup up first. You can see we're against Everton. That's no surprise, as the Premier League 13th. Yeah, we're above Arsenal, but it's not looking good. The best thing about today is we play a couple of teams that are below us, which we've got to make sure we do beat. And of course, we want to get towards 7th, which is now 9 points away. Not very good at all as a transfer offer. Real Madrid want Michel Bakker. Are you sure about that? They're offering 21 million for our 31-year-old left back. I mean, I didn't even have to say anything more than that. We've just gone ahead and accepted it. He's a good player, but we can get younger, better ones, I'm pretty sure, so he can go. You know me, I'm not a big negotiator when it comes to bigger clubs coming in. I just let them go. As another one going out as well is Dexter Prince. We haven't got much money, but we're kind of racking it up. As you can see, only 10 million until the Bakker money actually comes in. If that goes through, takes us to around 30. That should be enough for a player, as Milan Novak, Bergamio Calcio, a very good team coming in for him. And a team you can say got Europa Conference League football. So I also want to show this off, not really related to us, but Leeds United of course got into the conference, which we do know, but the next will shock you. Yes, Liverpool actually finished in the Europa League spots in the league. Not just that, but Manchester City in there as well. As for the Champions League, Manchester United came bottom of that group. That is embarrassing. And Aston Villa gave it a good go, but only 3 points against Paris. But Fiorentina and Mainz, I think, were beatable. Anyway, that was a quick look, as of course Jackson Blackburn's gone to Napoli. More money. I didn't want to turn into a selling club, but Milan Novak isn't playing. It's a club playing, of course, European football. I think that one has to be an accept. It's me that we're actually accepting so many offers in January. But we do have the return of a few. We've got Boateng now playing at centre-back. We've got Wilk back in. We're going fully strong for this one. Le Marechal, Alcani's fully back, and Angus McDonald, I think it's Angus, from his loan deal, of course, at Cardiff. The lad's only 19, younger than me, with a lot to prove. And I didn't mention, surprisingly enough, we still have gone with Michel Bakker because we don't have another left back, and he's still here at the moment, as Everton looking like they do matches in going full strength. So come on, we make sure we get through in this competition. Le Marechal, want to see a bit more from him in a town shirt. Brilliant ball through to Bloxham. It's just saved. And hang on, this looks like a hefty Everton attack. We've got 3 defenders. Angel going for a power shot off the post. It's a close one, you know, as a ball forward here. Straight into McDonald, straight into the lineup. Alcani steps out. Good save, Meret. Still seem dominant of the Toffees, but this game's going down really quickly. Nothing happening. Le Marechal to try and charge forward into McDonald. At least the highlights have all been us. Alcani. We need a move from Bloxham. It's not really happened. We'll give it to the speedster. Aguilar, instead of using his speed, he's going to cross, but to no one. And I think it may be a replay against the Toffees, to be fair. We've stole the ball right there, and there is the final whistle. I think that must be the quickest highlight package I've ever seen. Pretend that we're training, lads. Absolutely nothing to write home about, apart from the fact Bakker played his last game, as we've got an offer from Wolfsburg coming in for Joe Rankin Costello. He's yet to sign a contract. But I think with Michel Bakker going out, it's important that we keep hold of him for an extra year, so there we are. Good to keep his hands on that man. However, he's not the only one signing a new contract. Vigo Pedersen, there we go. He's staying for 3 years. Love to see it. A testament to our youth, that one. Speaking of it, it's going very well at the moment, but we are going to keep them there for now. Maybe Nathan Griffith, 16-year-old, he could do with a loan deal. Same with probably Aaron Grady. We're going to promote 2 here, and Fran Rivero, can't wait for him to come through as a loan offer for one of the other players that we didn't promote too long ago. Kian Davis from Ghent. They play European football. And I actually did go ahead and transfer list Brima Diarra. I'm not giving him the game time, but he did ask to play the next game, so he's getting really nasty with his response. I mean, I tried to calm him down a little bit. He's been a fan favourite for me for a while, but I just don't see him getting game time. He is no longer a Premier League player at all, and we could do with a bit more money. Up to 38 million, but always want more. And just before this replay, it's a confirmation confirmed one. Miran Novak is leaving town. That's one I'm kind of gutted with as well. Not a starter, but a decent player. Looks like it may be Alfie Farmer's chance to step up onto the bench anyway. And with the injuries, I still do feel like we're missing some kind of stalwart player, so it's gonna have to take time, I think. And yes, I'm still scouting and haven't finished by a long shot, but we're gonna put Rankin Costello in here and try Everton again. This time we'll attempt to get it right as Costello straight into action, and he's let Angel get around him. Can he recover? No, he can't. He's all over the place. The pass is in, and Ballard has to do his work. Proof we need that defender, as don't tell me he's through on goal. Angel is. Boateng's got to get back. He's there like a tractor engine, but it's wide. How's he missed that one as McDonald with the ball here is going to just keep the ball in the middle of the park, not pass it to anyone, just keep it. There we go. Into Reggie Stone in support. Alfie Farmer. It's a weird save. Murray. Bloxham not there. I'm now hating how much we're actually struggling. Reggie Stone into Tom Bloxham. On a turn. He's hit the crossbar. Struggling to see how we win this game, but Reggie Stone's on it. He's passed it straight through onto Alfie Farmer. There's a run there, but we've not got the ball through, and it's into at a time. We do not want a repeat of Watford as Ballard's through. Oh, no, he's not. It's Barrios. Ballard's took him down. And a free kick right on the edge for Bruno Fernandes. We know what he's capable of. We've got to get the wall to jump, but it's over anyway. And actually, it's straight to penalties. No messing about. It's been very dull. Hope it's not like this in the league as Bruno missed the free kick. Misses a pen. That's brilliant work as Alcani's going to try and cover him going to the top corner. And that's in. He had no chance at saving as Barrios. We're going to stay down the middle to the side as I weirdly do trust Aguilar from set pieces. There we go. Just got to stay in front of them as Paulinho to the side. Just got to stay in front of them. Paulinho scoring. Bloxham's going to go bottom left, but here's a save. And now we've got to save Forsons. Go to the right, then dive to the right, but it's left. And now the pressure's on McDonald, who's just returned, of course. Only played against Everton. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And we're into sudden death territory. Opagard. Oh, bottom left. Pressure on Henry Boateng. I'm going to go top right with this one, and the keeper saved it. We're out of the FA Cup again after going all the way through it. I just cannot believe our luck in this competition. Can't believe it. They're even below us in the league. We should be beating them in the cup. There's two approaches for two of us players as well here. Sampdoria want Okonkwo, and Brahim Diarra is wanted by Ajax. I just can't do anything about them. And I'm scared it's going to be a fall off again, as you can see on the screen, already simulated. We drew one apiece with Palace, but should have took the win, as the deals for Okonkwo and Diarra are both confirmed, so they will be leaving the club. And straight after an offer from Sparta Rotterdam for Rankin Costello. Don't think he'll really want to spend his years that he's got left in professional football over in Holland, or the Netherlands, that is, as Aston Villa's going to be a quick sim again, just because I feel like we've played them so much, as Alfie Farmer is going nowhere now. Miran's left. But before the next game, a huge boost with Tommy Conway back into the team, as I've also figured out something that I don't know why I didn't before. Of course, we can put Agron in the defence, who's a decent defender, left-footed, and put Boateng at left back. He can do the job. So when Edwards is back, we'll have his full team back, plus the money we've got. I think selling them players was actually a good idea now. And it's a night for the Pyrotechnics here at Villa Park, and I've got faith we can do this. With Tommy Conway back, no one should be safe against us. Hoping he can do the business, but it's them on the first attack. Reynolds has turned us rather easily, just wide of the mark. Don't like how close that one was, as he's tearing us apart. Aguilar uses his pace though, that's what he's here for. Seems we're getting no highlights of his own though, as oh, that's a good pass across. Why are we not reading Bajrami's run, whatever it's called? Villa's captain easily allowed to slot it home, because now we've got to attack. Alcani round the corner into Bamba. Bamba gives it on to Reggie Stone, who could line one up here, but we're not gonna. Into Alcani instead to get us level. How's the keeper saved it? And it could be his last chance of the game here. It's fallen onto Alcani, our number 10, who just has to run with it. Godfrey, of course, has pace, even at his old age, but we'll pass that inside into Tom Bloxham. Oh, it's terrible. And that is that. We've lost 1-0 to Villa. Our slump continues. Still on the hunt to find drastic success really quickly in this save, because it's not happening now. I don't know what it is with the team. I don't know what we're missing. I'm thinking it might be the midfield tick now we've lost a couple. As we have one on the shortlist right here in the name of Larin Ultrich. Of course, a real-life player, only 26-year-old, can play left mid, cam, centre mid, so he could go forward and stay back. His stats are genuinely very impressive, especially his dribbling, and could be the player we're missing. From Valladolid, of course, as we're going to try and approach the buy, and cannot afford to be paying his release clause, so they won't let him go. That's a shame. Also a shambles, as the next guy is Stalder up from Schalke. Of course, I did sell players to Schalke thinking they're a step up, but it turns out this season not in any continental football. They've got this Norwegian. He probably isn't the best player in their lineup, and we want him. Need some quality in our team, and so they're going to accept that. They do, just above 30 million. Large sum of money, but it should be a guy in his prime, and of course his mate's with Viggo Pedersen, being Norwegian. Creator of brilliant cams and of course a brilliant striker, but always seen it as an insult. I offered him 40k a week. What is that about? Okay, well I guess he's definitely not signing because I'm not offering him any more money. My second thought was a long shot, but it's James Fry. He's an Englishman at Granada, like Danny Loader, but a lot younger. This man has the market value of 57 million, which I don't think we can afford. If we spend 50, can we do it? Leaves us with £1. We don't have that. The best we can do is offer him 47. Maybe a release clause, but Aita Karanka thinks he's wasted his time. Bye to him. As hey, a forgotten man which we didn't put any thought about in after, of course, the last window is Paulo Bernardo, who we did try and get but failed to do so. Maybe this is our time to pounce, as I'm going to try and lowball them. They are a championship side. They want a sell-on clause. Fine by me. We are crying out for a central midfielder, and I'm going to try and make no mistake with the wage we're giving him. 53 by far the highest paid player, should I say. He wants a goal bonus. I'll give him that. It's a bit cheeky, but I don't think he'll score them, as we have our signing in Paulo Bernardo. And finally, we have our talisman joining up with the Mariners team. I see that as a cracking signing, but it only goes down as a B, as he fits straight in the squad with his decent stats, and there he is alongside Stone and Bamba. And not too bad, as I do have my eye on another signing, which may trigger a couple of you guys because of who it is, but I do want to sign him, as Tom Bloxham has an offer in from RB Leipzig. Now, I don't think with the position we're in, we can really afford to sell him. It's Leipzig. It's not a huge club, no disrespect, but I think it's one we could keep him here against, so I'm going to turn that down and I'm going to accept the loan offers for these guys. It's about time we built a squad up, as there's one player right here I'm going to show you, a 35-year-old Ben Chilwell. I know he's going to decrease, I know he's not going to be the quickest, but we need another backup. The veteran of the English game, which is going to take a pay cut, is going to have 2 years on his contract showing he wants to play. Ben Chilwell, welcome to the Mariners. A cheeky signing, but I think a shrewd one, as it helps strengthen the bench a little bit more, but to be fair, he could possibly play. We'll see how this team rocks it, because I am liking how it looks. Of course, we've still got Edwards to come back, and we do have Nottingham Forest here. It's a long-winded episode already, so we've got to get on with it. We're at home for this one, so Forest, be warned, we've got a new boy in town, Paulo Bernardo, our new number 7. Full faith he can carry us to glory, along with the rest of them, as Bloxham. He's still staying here, and he might stay here with a goal to prove he's good enough to still play at the highest level, as there he is, Tom Bloxham, under 10 minutes. The ex-Shrews striker just absolutely loves scoring goals for the Mariners. And you start as you mean to go on. Come on, boys. We want to fire ourselves up the table. The new signing should help us. It's a good pass. Oh, and it's Tommy Conway joining in for 2. I've never heard the roar at New Blundell Park as loud as this one. Just an easy tap in for us, number 9. Doesn't matter if you have Richarlison, El Nusiri, or anyone, as it's a good ball towards Bloxham, looking for a 3rd. And we start as we mean to go on, as Tom Bloxham, if he's onside here, it's a brilliant chance. He's avoided the offside trap, trying to cut inside, but he's tripped over his own feet. Almost half-time, and we've been sensational. As Will Q have got to be getting that one. We've let them back in the game through El Nusiri. And a run down the wing here as they look to try and level it up before the break. We've slid in there with a bad tackle. Ben Chilwell on the back of a player, and Reggie Stone needs to clear it away for half-time, which we just scrape. Sangare with the ball here, trying to chip it past Reggie Stone. The carry on, how they're finished off. At least Wilk can save something. Got to get going forward, though, as a ball over the top. Tony Conway finds it into Bloxham. He cuts inside. He's going for another. That's just sensational. Honestly, since the moment it left his foot, the fans love him. We love him. You can see why Tom Bloxham has stayed with the Mariners. But still, they'll keep attacking. Will Nottingham Forest. Sangare on the edge of the box into Richarlison. Now, how is he letting the near post that open? I don't understand us. Oh, he's got another one within 2 minutes of this game. This is unbelievable. A strongest squad, and Ballard's just a bystander. I'm really sick of this game, but Tom Bloxham is on a hat-trick, and he might have another chance here. Are they going to watch him cutting inside? They might do, but I don't know what was given there. I'm desperate to try and stay in this game, as here is O'Brien running down this wing. It's a dip into Richarlison. They don't deserve to win it. Ben Chilwell doesn't clear. This is going to be a very nervy ending to this one. O'Brien down the wing. Little bit of a block by Chilwell, but still game not over. El Nusiri on the edge of our boxes. Might be lining up a shot. Paulo Bernardo with a deflection. It's still all over the place. Oulad Mohamed. El Nusiri. Richarlison. Save. Final whistle joins it, but I hope there is some booze. That is shambolic from our team. I don't know if you can really tell, but I feel like I'm sweating from that game. because of the pressure and the horrific nature. Losing that game was really bad as we still have 18 million left in the bank, but I am going to make the controversial move again, which I made last year, skipping deadline day. I want to save a little bit more money for next season when we should be going for some huge players. And the obvious, it gives us the rest of this season to fully dig out our main squad and get something good from it. I do not want a mid-table finish, as Paris Saint-Germain now coming in for Tom Bloxham. Now it's getting difficult. He won't be leaving just yet, but I am going to put a price tag on this guy of 60 million because I honestly think he is worth that. I still don't think it's too much. He's proven in the Premier League and he's scoring still. And I cannot forget the English tax as we go into Brighton Hove Albion next, as PSG won't even pay 60 million, and I don't think if they don't, I can't see anyone else doing it. Brighton in 9th in this table, so probably this is a game that we do need to play. As if we don't get any European football or anything out of this season, it is not our team to blame because we've got the ratings. It's just the way we've played. We can't blame the ratings at all. We've got to do the business and stop drawing. Carlo Ramos, Ezequiel Palacios and Julian Timber, the only really standouts for Brighton. Get the ball rolling. Can we have a bright start again like we did last time? Just need to hold on to it now as Bernardo tried to pull it across. Henry Boateng with a clean tackle in the build-up to this move as his ball slipped through. Here's Tommy Conway. Oh, he's put it over the bar with his first chance. Brighton will be a tight game here as Goncalo Ramos is even running through. And how does Wilk not get them ones? I'm getting really sick of you, Wilk. Look, you should be picking up that ball right there. I'm actually getting sick with how he's not doing the business as Conway. Come on, Bloxham. Get us back in front. He's onside, but he's missed. Is his head on a bigger move? I don't know, as Booch around the corner into Jacobs. That's a save which he should be catching. An absolutely woeful first half for ourselves as it is 1-0 to Brighton, even though we've been better, I'd say. It's just like everything that falls to us is not a chance, but everything they get a shot off with. It's like everything they touch turns to gold as Goncalo Ramos into Jacobs. Easy save. Now Carney with a chance here who's going to roll it through onto Aguilar. Tom Bloxham through the middle. Right, this is a chance. He should not be missing. He's going to power this one. He's put it at the keeper. Love how we fail to win every game as that's onto Alcani now. Takes it on from range. Another save by Ruiz. Just not working out for us. That's Aguilar in front of us, however. He's got the pace. It's a very short pass, but Bamba's on the end of this one. Cross towards Bernardo it was. We need to win that with Aguilar. We do. Bernardo. Oh, I can't get it around the corner. This has to go down as his worst performance ever. Jacobs with a pass on to Goncalo Ramos who puts it wide, but it doesn't matter. Brighton have somehow got all 3 points. We need to refund every single Grimsby Town fans' tickets right there. We're 14th in the league, and I'm absolutely clueless to where our next win comes from as we've got Cardiff City next. Even though they're near the bottom, I don't have faith. They have 11 points all season as it's going to be, hey, a 3-0 win. We've actually got players scoring goals. Actually, the emphasis shouldn't be on that. It's on the fact we kept a clean sheet, and Brentford only 4 points behind us, but I'm going to hope it's a repeat of itself, but no, of course it doesn't. Paulo Bernardo gets his first goal in the next game, but ultimately, we lose it again. I knew it wouldn't be another clean sheet as we are 12 points off 8. They've got a game in hand. We are seriously lacking due to the draws as our team is screaming for a game changer kind of player, and we do change it up for Everton away from home. Already played these twice in a quick sim, so it will be straight again. Our full squad minus Ronnie Edwards at the back, and it's a 2-2. It's a 2-2. We love to do the 2-2. Is there any other result we can get apart from a 2-2? Our last game of this episode is going to be a played one, and it's going to be against Manchester United. Into the last 10 games of the season, we've got 14 points that we really need to get up to catch them, and 12 between us and Leeds, but they've got a game in hand. It's seriously going to be an effort. And Man United's team, it's a good one, full of regens, but I still have faith we can beat this. Come on, a big win here at home could just boost us against United. Come on. Revenge for the Carabao Cup and, of course, rekindle our late season push. Aguilar's, of course, going to get there. Good ball into Bloxham. Oh, just wide. That's more like it as Alcani going over the top towards Tom. He's going to put the pressure on Cueca. He's going to beat him to the ball. He's going to put it across. Niemi saves it. Tried to sign that goalkeeper as well, as now it's on to Bamba on the edge of the box. It's a brilliant start at home. Alcani, get that back. Aguilar across the box. A tap in for Paulo Bernardo, which is missed. But what a killer ball through onto Ahmad here, who might be able to get them a goal. And of course on the break. Man United. Ahmad Diallo, a failed player. It can't even be the best player at Sunderland. Mateus Cunha on the ball here, looking for a little bit of an angle, but he hasn't got one. It's into Florian Wirtz. Got to mark his men up. Bergwijn into Mateus Cunha. Can't play it again. But we still push on. Bernardo flick around the corner into Aguilar. What a shot it was. Level at the break. But I want these performance levels staying very high. Come on, lads. Let's just keep it up as Tom blocks them into Bamba. Bamba gives it round the corner, back into Tom. There's a ball over there, but we just couldn't reach it. Piling forward, and we might get caught out, as I'm sure Cunha was offside. It's not being given. Wilkie's one-on-one with him. Wilt makes a save. There you go, more defensive, taking Bergwijn off for Frimpong. There's a block in there for us. Lemada Charlie's on, just trying to go for it as Florian Wirtz has got round his arm, watching the sweaty ball. Wilk with another good save. Don't know what's up with him, as here's Aguilar, the man we trust to try and run it. They can't get close to him. It's still Aguilar. He'll pass it to the side into Bamba. I'm not going to try a cross. It hasn't worked, really. Bamba to keep hold of it. Oh, Frimpong. As Amad Diallo stealing the ball off us. He's all over the place, and Wilk with a save again. Shame he's been so good as blocks him. Dominant header into McDonald. Bernardo. It's gone back to us midfielder Boateng. And that is going to be it as Niemi hammers it forward. We don't win the ball and we've lost the game to United 1-0. I can't believe it. It's just so unlucky. We gave it a huge fight, but we're just not there yet. 15th in the league. Have we got any messages by players? I think we do have. It's players saying that they are enjoying the game time. I'm enjoying the game time for you guys, but you need to be playing better. Bournemouth are on good form, who we start next episode with them. We've got 9 games to try and do something in. 5 there, 4 there. It is a huge, huge occasion. As thank you guys for watching the penultimate of season number 10. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell as well, as I will see you guys all in the next episode. Take care of yourselves. In a bit, and peace.